Let's dive into the delightful world of the Keeshond, a breed that looks like it just walked off the set of a Disney movie. You might think, oh, how cute. But before you rush out to adopt one of these fluffy little cloud dogs, let me give you 12 reasons why owning a Keeshond might just be the worst decision you ever make. 1. Energy levels that defy physics. First off, let's talk about energy. Keeshonds are like furry tornadoes. They need more exercise than a hyperactive toddler on a sugar rush. If you think a leisurely walk around the block will suffice, think again. These dogs require vigorous playtime and mental stimulation. If you don't have the stamina to keep up with them, you might as well invest in a pet rock because that's about as much excitement as you'll get. 2. Barking, the soundtrack of your life. Keeshonds are known for their vocal talents. They bark at everything: birds, passing cars, and even the wind. If you value your sanity and enjoy peace and quiet, forget it. You'll be living in a constant state of alertness, wondering what your Keeshond will bark at next. You'll know exactly what time it is by their barking schedule. 3. Grooming, a full-time job. Let's not forget grooming. These dogs have thick double coats that shed like it's their job. You'll find fur everywhere, on your clothes, in your food, probably even in your coffee. If you enjoy vacuuming more than spending time with your dog, then congratulations, you found the breed for you. 4. Stubbornness on display. Keeshonds can be incredibly stubborn. Training one is like trying to teach a cat to fetch. They might understand what you want them to do, but they'll look at you like, yeah, I'll get to it eventually. Good luck getting them to follow commands when they have their own agenda. 5. Socialization struggles. These dogs can be quite selective about their friends. Without proper socialization from an early age, they can become suspicious of strangers and other animals. You might end up with a dog that thinks every visitor is an intruder and needs to be barked at aggressively. It's like having your own personal security system that doesn't take breaks. 6. Health issues galore. Let's talk about health concerns. Keeshonds can be prone to various health problems like hip dysplasia and autoimmune disorders. This means more vet visits and potential heartbreak down the line if you're not prepared for the financial burden that comes with keeping them healthy. 7. Escape artists extraordinaire. If you think your Keeshond will stay put in your yard, think again. These dogs are escape artists who can slip through the tiniest gaps in your defenses. If they see an opportunity to bolt out the door or dig under the fence, they'll take it without hesitation. You might find yourself spending more time chasing after them than enjoying their company. 8. Territorial little guards. Keeshonds are fiercely protective of their territory and family members. They may not be large, but they have no problem letting everyone know that this is their turf. If you have guests over, prepare for some serious introductions as your little guard dog decides who's worthy of entering its kingdom. 9. Not ideal for first-time owners. If you're a first-time dog owner, this breed might not be for you. Their strong-willed nature requires an experienced hand to train effectively. Otherwise, prepare for chaos in your home as they test every boundary you set. 10. The need for constant engagement. Keeshonds thrive on mental stimulation and engagement. If you think you can just let them lounge around while you binge watch your favorite shows, think again. They need toys, games, training sessions, anything to keep their minds occupied, or they'll create their own entertainment, and trust me, it won't be pretty. 11. Ankle biters unite. While Keeshonds aren't technically ankle biters like some smaller breeds, they can still nip at heels if they feel excited or threatened. If you have small children or elderly relatives visiting, keep an eye on those tiny teeth. 12. Long-term commitment. Finally, let's talk about commitment. Owning a Keeshond is not just a passing whim. It's a long-term relationship that requires dedication and effort, up to 15 years or more. If you're not ready for that kind of commitment, then perhaps consider adopting something less demanding, like a cactus. In conclusion, while Keeshonds may seem charming at first glance with their adorable looks and playful personalities, owning one is akin to inviting a furry whirlwind into your life. So before you dive headfirst into dog ownership with one of these energetic companions, make sure you're truly prepared for the wild ride ahead, or else stick with something more manageable, like a pet rock.